It's me, Hasini here. Welcome back to the channel. This is the first step where I am interviewing young achievers. A short introduction about me. I'm Hasini, an 8th grader from Chettinad Vidyashram, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I run an organization called The First Step, which is a non-profit organization where we aim to empower the youth. I'm a TED speaker and also a freelance writer for the Hindu School edition. The first step is being supported by the CIT, Chennai Institute of Technologies, which happens to be the number 2 engineering college in Tamil Nadu, India. And without further delay, let's welcome our guest for the day. So I have a very, very special guest today. We have Aaditri, who's only 8 years old, and you wouldn't believe if you hear about her, that sweet little voice, those insane achievements. That's pretty much huge, and she's a very big inspiration. Now, to give a formal introduction about her, she is a part of the Recycle My Battery, spreading more awareness and through speaking, writing, and many more other stuff that she is doing. She's very, very creative when it comes to art. She's very interested in arts as well. And not only this, she is involved into so many other, hobbies and as well, and so many other fields, music, piano, and she's currently preparing for the Trinity University, London. She loves soccer, she loves skating, she loves arts, as I mentioned, and she loves writing stories. That's another thing which I read about her, and she loves swimming in as well. So this itself sounds so huge, because when I was 8, I was also into so many classes, but I never even knew what I was doing, and I was just doing it for probably because I had to do it. But this little girl spreads inspiration, loving her work which she does, and that really makes everybody proud. And just to give a short intro about her awards and as well, she's received the President's Volunteer Service Award, a gold medal by the Senator of New Jersey, a Point of Light Award for the Environmental Stewardship Award, and so many other awards which you'll be hearing in shortly, even in academical awards and as well. So that's about Aaditri. This is also a huge introduction, if you might relate it to. And without further delay, let's welcome her on the show. Hi Aaditri, thank you so much for being here. That too in early morning. So yeah, thank you so much. Over to you. Do you want to say something to the audience?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm Aaditri, and I'm 8 years old. I'm in 3rd grade.
To begin with, why did you actually want to be a part of the Recycle My Battery? What really prompted you to get into it? Why did you want to join such a cause, which is head by over to you.
Well, I love helping people, and I love save and protect the environment. So when my mom came over to me and she said, "Do you want to join the recycling battery?" And I said yes. And I asked her, "What is the recycling battery?" And she told me all about it. And I was really I really like helping people. So I thought I'll join it. And when I joined it, I felt really happy because it's like I'm helping the people and the environment, and there's one important thing. So sometimes people, when they're recycling the batteries, they just forget, they concentrate on something else and they forget on recycling the batteries, and they end up in the trash. And in the trash, there's a poisonous substance. In the poisonous substance, if it leaks through the trash and goes into the land, and that would spread, and it would infect people, fishes, and other living things.
That's right. So, it's very, very pleasing to hear that there's just a kid who's 8 years old who's ready to help with sustainability, and that to recycle my battery happens to be one of the special places if I can mention, because Nihal happens to be the founder of it, and Nihal is one of our good friends and here the first step in as well. So yeah, glad to know about it. So what did you learn? How was your experience? What do you do being in the recycle my battery? How are you able to spread awareness?
So I talk to people like grown-ups or kids in the schools, libraries, at sports temples, and I place the bin and I explain them, and I also place the bins, and I gave a presentation in the school. And that presentation I gave, so there's a kid in my class, and she said, like, when I gave that presentation, she said, I also wanted to like join this recycling battery since it's helping our environment and helping people. So in that way, she said she'll join.
Super, that's amazing. So you were able to involve many more other people around you, and that's a very big achievement. So yeah, give a pat up to yourself. And yeah, another question, just speak about your awards because you've bagged so many awards. So yeah, let's just touch up on that then as well. Over to you, Aaditri.
So I got the President Volunteer Service Awards. I got Point of Light Awards. I got Gymnastic Awards, Olympiad Awards, Art Awards, and in the chess I do tournaments. And I feel very happy, and I would thank everyone for giving me opportunity. I want to do more, and I feel like I feel really happy on all the hard work I'm doing.
Oh, that's really cute, and it's insane that you're able to achieve so much just being 8. You're a very big inspiration to so many people out there. Thanks for being there on the show today, and I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for the listeners who paid their ears to us, and I hope you liked the conversation. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your bell icon for further updates from the first step. With that, signing off for today, it's me, Hasini, and Aaditri here. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye. Reading about you, I can sense that you are so much into sustainability, and you want to spread more awareness about it. Why do you think sustainability is very important today?
Well, it improves the quality of lives, and it protects the ecosystem. It reserves nature resources for future generation, and we can get benefits from environment. We need to be focused. We need to keep one step at a time.
That's true. I agree. Rightly said. So I seek a lot of inspiration from you being a social activist myself, and this really keeps me going to do more, to spread more awareness about your achieving goals and leading a sustainable life. So thank you so much, Aaditri. Moving on. So just being 8, I read that you write articles in as well. So what kind of articles you write? What really made you write articles? Who's your inspiration behind it? So yeah, what do you write down in this?
Well, I do love doing articles. So after joining Recycling Battery, I felt we can explain people, big and small, kids, old, can understand and feel interesting and got through recycling batteries, and the pistachio shell. I also did and and through art, I also did a painting, the pistachio shells one, and I made that like because the pistachio shell art craft I did, basically it can help also to people for people to understand a little bit more about the recycling battery, like how we recycle the pistachio shell, or how we recycle the cardboard, things like that. So same way we do with the recycling batteries.
I mean, that's something which everybody can learn. Producing day-to-day waste, for example, taking that pistachio shell, making that into a decor piece, which is really creative in a way. So as an artist, in again, I'm getting so much attracted. So that's one message which I'd want to pass on to everybody watching it as well. The take back in here is that whatever waste we produce, that's the day to day. Let's ignore the plastics in here. Involve more sustainable and eco-friendly products. The other way around, all of the shells, that's pistachio shells, even broken mud pies, and that can also be recycled. So there are a lot of videos on YouTube if you guys see. Yeah, an amazing job, Aaditri. Now you're being a inspiration and herein as well. Moving on, art happens to be another one of your obsessions, if I'm right.
Yes.
Why do you like art? Is there any story behind it? Because I've been doing art since I was 2. What really made you get into arts?
Well, I love doing art. So, and like I said, I did that a pistachio shell one. It's basically with the pistachio shells I made some birds and all. And and also I want, like, when I did art, like I also got a reward on the on that art competition, and it's a beauty of our inner feelings.
Amazing. That's amazing, because I can see myself in you doing a lot of art competitions when I was 8. So yeah, you have a long way to go. Just develop your creativity, because art is one main platform where you can actually expose your creativity and put it into a piece of parchment. So yeah, best of luck in for that. And what are your other hobbies? Because I know you are training for the piano and as well for the Trinity College, if I'm right. So yeah, you can talk more about that. Apart from this, you love skating, painting, you love swimming, you write stories and stuff. So yeah,
I like chess, music, soccer, skating, swimming, reading books, piano, and scouts.
That's amazing. Would you want to sing something for us, maybe?
Okay. Sa sa ri ni sa ri ga ga ma ga ri sa ni sa pa da ni pa 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 ma ga ma ga ri sa ga ma pa da pa ma ga ri sa. Santatam pahima sangeta shamali sarvadari janani chintita radprade chitrupini shive Sri Guru Guha sevite Shiva moha kare.
Wow, that was so insightful to hear. You have such a wonderful voice, and I've also been learning singing for a while, but I just dropped down a year ago. So yeah, it's such a sweet voice. Best of luck for that as well. And yeah, how do you manage your time, Aaditri? How is your work and day-to-day basis? What is your routine? Or because you're involved into so many stuff, so I feel like people should know about it. How does your day works in general basis?
Well, every day, like I have like 1 to 2 classes. That's all. And then normally when I'm done with my classes, I spend time doing like other things. Like so I like to do my drawings. I like to play with my sister. I like to play with my friends. And my mom helps me manage everything.
That's cool. Very clear and crisp, if I can say, because I do have a sister and I love spending time with her, so I can relate to what you're saying. Yeah, that's really cute as well. So, who is your inspiration? What really made you do, your art? Being an environmentalist, supporting Recycle My Battery. Who is your inspiration behind it?
My parents are my inspiration, and my dad, he helps me with the chess and tennis, and my mom helps me with the singing. She plays soccer with me and the piano.
Okay, so this is one question which I really wanted to ask you. As you're involved into so many activities, right? Let's say outdoor, indoor, the same way you're really put into writing and spreading awareness, contributing for the society as well. What do you like doing the most? It's a very hard question.
My favorite thing doing the most is spending time with my family.
Wow, that's really creative. I mean, it's cute, but when I was 8, the same as you, I was into so many classes, but I never knew what I was doing half the time. And when people used to ask me what was your favorite time, I would say going to school, speaking, and spending time with my friends. But I really, really take back that, and I say spending time with my family. That's really cute. So yeah, thanks for sharing about it. Now, one final question for you is what is the one thing you'd want to change in this society? And if there is some message you'd want to pass it on to the audience, what would that be?
Well, I have a message. A small step always makes a huge difference.
That's true.
And I request everyone to change by small steps. I would love to organize running, walking to share more about causes.
Cool. That's really, really cool. I mean, that's very true in sense. Even your little steps might create a big impact. And this is one thing which everybody can get attracted to and learn, and can share it on to our future generations in as well. Even your little step counts. That's the that's there in the logo of the first step in as well. So yeah, let's all lead a sustainable life and contribute as much as we could to take the Mother Earth into a better position.